Aloha, and well, it's a good evening. It's Sunday, July 30th, 2018, and I'm in the sauna. These are carbon filters behind me. You can see them. They're not really hot to my hand, but they're hot inside me. So today, we're going to go ahead and answer a question. Why don't I sweat in the sauna? That's a big question, because it takes a few minutes for me to be able to sweat in the sauna, and I'm in here right now. It's only 118 degrees. I just jumped in. It's just warming up. Usually I'm in here about 130, and I've been in here about 1 minute. And I'm already moisty all over. I'm starting to go ahead and feel sweaty. But why don't you sweat in the sauna? It's because your body's supposed to go ahead and actually sweat when it gets overheated. And if it doesn't sweat, that means that, well, you got yourself a big problem. So we're going to use on part 2 on eartheracademy.com, where I put all my protocols, practices, and principles of what's called terrain modification. Okay, these are my personal protocols, and how do we open up the skin so I can use this as kidney dialysis. We're going to use some solvents. We're going to use some tools. And this is specifically to get off of the what you can call the plastic layer, or this plugged layer. Open my door a little bit. Okay, get some air in here. This plug layer that's on the skin and causes us so we don't sweat. And remember, we put on antiperspirants. Okay, why? Because you smell. I was the other day in the city, and I was at the farmer's market, and I was under the tent, and it was, pretty hot, about 90 degrees, but there wasn't any wind. And what did I smell? I go to the city once a week. But when I go there, remember, I'm only smelling what I smell on the farm here, which is pretty much natural. And what I smell when I got there? Well, I smelled dysfunction. That's one thing. But what I smelled was antiperspirant. Okay, everybody trying to go ahead and mask their, stench, perfumes, shampoo, colognes, whatever it is. I smelled it. And I was almost feeling sick from smelling this type of, chemical assault that you don't even know you have. Okay, we're back. I had to improvise. Camera fell off the magnetic holder that I have. So what I was saying is, in the farmer's market, people were so toxic. I smelled their perfumes. I smelled their underarm deodorants. Okay? I felt like I was going to throw up. Yes, I did. And I had to get out of there as fast as I can. Yes, I did. And I looked around, and all I saw was people that were really overweight. And their face were sweating, but nothing else was sweating. Okay, perspiration on your face is the last thing that basically your body says, well, it's the brain. Okay, it's the supercomputer, so you have to, see if you can have the radiator work at least in your face. So you sweat in your face, but your body doesn't sweat. And if you sweat under here, it's only because your tissues are touching, because they're overheated. But right now, I'm sweating like crazy. Look, I'm dripping like crazy. I'm going to drink more water right now. And this is the immunity booster drink that I'm drinking with potassium bicarbonate and magnesium chloride, minerals, silica, lemon. Okay, it's bubbly. And I put a little bit of vanilla in this one because I tanked up before I got in here. Remember, I want to sweat. And if I don't sweat in 20 minutes, I'm talking river sweat. I'm river sweating right now. And I've been in here, I don't know, about 10 minutes. I'm river sweating down my body, okay, right now. Okay? I know, I'm an old man. And if you can go ahead and go in the sauna at least once a week, that's all I can tell you, guys. Drinking distilled water, and if you want to add something to it, it's only because, well, you want some minerals, because you receive most of your minerals through your liquids. Watch our videos we have on liquids of vitality. Remember, go on a solid food vacation. Join us in one of our Hawaii clinical studies that we do for 21 days at a time for a small group of people, about 6 to 8 people. Bring your friends, bring your family. and dry out. Yeah. Okay, this is working me now. Now I'm sweating everywhere. Okay, my pores are open. Okay, got myself covered up, guys. Okay, but I'm river sweating right now. I can feel the river going down my body. Okay, I can feel it going down the side of my body. Now, remember, one of the reasons why everybody is overweight, fat, chubby, obese, I don't like to say those things, but that's what people say. You know what I know? I'll tell you what I know. I know that you're demineralized, means you don't have as much minerals in your body through liquids. I know that you're nutritionally deficient. Of course, and your muscles and your body cannot go ahead and repair, rebuild, and or renew. But most of all, I know you're dehydrated, and that's the big thing. Okay? And, well, there's 50 different departments in terrain modification. Are you lacking sun? Because that's another part. But why are you not sweating? Why is not your body sweating while you're in the sauna? I'm in here 12 minutes or so. Okay, so I'm river sweating. I'm going to stay in here about 40 minutes or so, up to 60 minutes. But I wanted to go ahead and say, guys, there is a way for you to be able to open up your skin and pores. Your skin and pores are clogged. That's why they don't sweat. Okay, if your body was smart, what would it do? It would relieve all of the stress that's in your system, which is overheating, to be able to perspire, to hopefully there's some wind here to be able to cool us down. And the only thing I can do is let a little air in the door, because there's no fresh air in here. It's all dead air. My head's perspiring like crazy and it itches. And so what do? Itch it. If your skin itches, that's good. Break it down. Like I said in part 2, we're going to go ahead and use pure oxygen. I'm going to show you how I do it. And this is one of the best ways to be able to sanitize your pores and get rid of the hair mites and or whatever creatures that live within your skin pores. And of course people say, oh, you're killing the bacteria. Yeah, we are. We're killing the good and the bad. And your body, when it's healthy, especially when you're following our ferments, okay, earthreacademy.com, ferments category, and watch all the videos we have on making live ferments. I just did some the other day. I was just working in my garden for about the last 4 hours. It got so hot, I said, let me go ahead and actually do a video in here because it's hotter out there than it's going to be in here, which is 125 degrees. Okay, so watch our intelligent organic gardening. What a beautiful thing. I know. How to be able to go ahead and build, okay, resurrect yourself by growing foods that would be very smart for you to do. Anybody can grow arugula. Anybody can grow cauliflower. Anybody can grow lettuce. Okay, but there are parasites in your garden. Just like there's parasites in your body. And if your body does not sweat, there's no way that you can get dialysis without going to the doctor. Okay, if you think your kidney's going to go ahead and do it for you, it may, but it's plugged until you go ahead and rid yourself of the lead that's in your filters. Remember, your brain's a filter, your heart's a filter, your kidney's a filter, your spleen's a filter. Your intestines are filters. And if you have these filters and they're clogged, well then there's no way you can do what? Sweat. And I'm talking river sweat. Look at that stuff dripping down me. It's dripping down me. Okay? So anyways, we'll start part 2 in a sec, but follow the protocols, practices, and principles, Earther Academy. And like I said, I got all this water coming out of me, and it's all water coming out of me, and I'm drinking pure, clean water. Watch our videos. Also, Rethinking Reality. Distilled water and sauna is the 2 most beneficial protocols you could ever do. Just look up distilled water and saunas. And that's at the beginning, but you have to go ahead and follow the protocols. And liquids are going to change your life. Yes, they are. And the only pure water you can have is distilled water. That's it. Where are you going to get pure water from? Mountain spring water? It's full of rocks. I don't care what anybody tells you. And if you think you can break those rocks down, then all power to you. I know you can't. I know you can't. So, anyways, like I said, we're going to go ahead and use some different tools on part 2, but we're not going to use massage tools, which I've done on other videos. We're not going to go ahead and use really energetic stones. Okay, these are energetic stones, just like this one right here. But this one's in the form that I can go ahead and use on different parts of my body, everywhere. Okay. Another video to come. Like I said, I'm not going to use massage tools. We're going to go ahead and scrape the skin, and I'm going to use also some essential oils to be able to make it so this scraping is not going to hurt as much. And you got to learn how to do this, guys. And if you get bruises, it's all like I said, it's only because your tissues are sick. And I'll show you in part 2, I don't get bruises, but I'm going to show you my towel of all the garbage that I'm going to take off, not only on my skin, but out of my pores. Okay, guys, that's it. Whew, this is working me in here. All right, I've been in here now 25 minutes or so. Okay, and like I said, I'm river sweating. River sweating. Okay? And if I don't drink water as I'm sweating, then I'll stop sweating. And I'll get sick and I'll have to go ahead and actually walk out because I'm going to faint. Try to drink this much water, 64 ounces, at least 32 ounces before you get in the sauna. While you're in here, drink this whole 64 ounces. Also, this has MSM in it too. Not only the potassium bicarbonate, the lemon, okay, all the stuff I told you before. Remember the immunity booster potassium bicarbonate? But it also has a big spoon of MSM. I can feel the drips just ripping down my body right now. And that means my body's healthy, wealthy, happy, and wise. Because right now, I'm cleaning my body without going through my kidneys or my urine. Whew. Okay. We'll go ahead and start part 2, and I'm going to show you this workshop. Like I said, I can show you this on YouTube, but, well, no one wants to show you how to become your own doctor. Your own doctor. You're your own teacher. You're your own researcher. You're your own experimenter. You're the producer, the star, and the director of your film, your simulation. So, wow, I'm getting worked. Okay, so try to go ahead and spend time, an hour a day, doing a lot of the protocols, practices, and principles. My phone's probably going to shut off because it's going to get overheated. I can see it's starting to change color. And try to go ahead and do at least, if you can, an hour a day. You're not going to be able to rebuild, reset, and renew yourself unless you go ahead and do physical exercise. It's not namaste. No. You think this inside the sauna is easy? Ha! This is work. Okay? I'm talking work. So we're going to use also with the solvents, I'm going to use these scrub pads because we want to scrub off the first layer of skin, and then I'm going to use this very sharp blade and I'm going to take off the first layer before, oh, look at all that garbage, before, here, I'll take it off right here, okay, 2 little swipes, before I go ahead, remember, and do this protocol. You have to be soft. You have to have a sauna. And or you have to go ahead and, well, figure out how to soften yourself up. Maybe laying in the sun, taking your clothes off as close as you can to the fire. Whatever it is. A dry sauna, it doesn't matter. You need to get hot. You need to go ahead and feel that your body is overheated. And that's the best part of this therapy. Remember, if you do not sweat like this, you do not do this therapy I'm going to show you. End of story. Just means you need more work. Look at all the drips coming off of me. I can see them. You need to do more work. The body needs to be purged. It needs to be purified. It needs to be reset, rebuilt, and renewed. A lot of R's. Okay? So, guys, all I can do is say it does take a lot of work. But then again, once you get started for about a month, it'll be fun. But the first month, just like exercise or anything, man. Learning diferentes lenguas en otros países y palabras, okay? It's like learning other tongues from different countries. Okay, it takes a little while. Okay, hasta entiende los palabras. Okay, until you understand the words, and or can go ahead and actually speak back some of the words. It may not be perfect, but translation is good. You may not be able to do the protocols perfect, but that's okay, guys. I'm not showing you what I want you to do. I'm showing you what I have done, and you switch it to whatever you want. That's what the Earth Academy is about. I'm starting to feel a little nauseated, and if you feel nauseated, what do? Drink at least 5 sips. It's because that's what happens. Your body right now is perspiring. And if you stop perspiring, that means your radiator stops perspiring, and you will overheat, and you'll have to open up the door because you're going to feel like you're going to faint. Okay, guys, that's it. We'll start part 2 in a sec, and we're going to go right into the protocols, practices, and principles on how to be able to get off the, what I call the toxic wax that's on top of your skin, and the parasites that are in your pores. Burping up a little bit. Potassium bicarbonate. It's a good thing. Okay, guys, part 2. Whew.